Hello student, welcome to biology class, and in this segment of video we have discussed about the mode of reproduction. In previous video lecture we have discussed about the definition of reproduction, and we also studied that the basic events during the process of reproduction, that is about DNA copy, and we also discussed about the variation created during the DNA copy, and along with the various kind of questions, important questions related to our board examination regarding to our topic. Now we are going to study about the mode of reproduction, which is the next topic related to our chapter. So, mode of reproduction. So, on the basis of types of cell division, which we have discussed in our previous video, that is, there are two types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. In mitosis, there are two daughter cells produced from single cell, while in meiosis, there are four daughter cells from a single cell. And in the case of mitosis, the number of chromosomes remain same, while in the case of meiosis, the number of chromosomes becomes half. So, on that basis, we differentiate the mode of reproduction into two categories. And the other basis is the involvement of single individual, the involvement of organisms, that is, the reproduction can be take place from a single individual, and the other category which can involve two opposite individual for that particular kind of reproduction. Now, on that basis, the mode of reproduction, there are two modes of reproduction. The first is asexual mode of reproduction, and the second is sexual mode of reproduction. So, first we discussed the first mode of reproduction, that is asexual mode of reproduction. So let's start with some features that can be observed during the process of asexual mode of reproduction. So the first feature of asexual mode of reproduction is what? It involve single organism. The asexual mode of reproduction involve only single organism. It means a single organism can produce offspring itself independently. So that kind of mode of reproduction is known as asexual. And in this mode of reproduction, offspring produced by using mitotic cell division. This reproduction, only mitotic cell division needs to produce offspring. So, due to mitosis, there is very less variation. It means the offspring produce, the offspring will be exactly similar to their parents. Means in the case of asexual mode of reproduction, there is no variation or very less amount of variation, and that variation is due to during the process of DNA copy. But there is no overall maximum variation take place in this mode of reproduction. And the next feature related to asexual mode of reproduction is that offspring produce they contain it means on the basis of similarity they have no or less variation, means asexual mode of reproduction leads less amount of variation. It means this kind of reproduction may not help in evolution for many of the kinds. So these are the features of asexual mode of reproduction, and now we will study the various kinds of asexual mode of reproduction. So first of all, we discuss about the asexual mode of reproduction in unicellular organism, and then we discuss about the multicellular organism. So in the case of unicellular organisms use simple mechanism to show asexual mode of reproduction. So there are various kinds. The first we discuss about the fission, and in the process of fission, it is a very simple process done by the process of cell division or breaking or splitting of body into two or more than two pieces. So on the basis of number of pieces produced after fission, it may be of two types, binary and multiple fission. So binary fission we see in the case of bacteria and some protozoans. And the most common example we discuss about the binary fission in amoeba, which is a protozoan. A protozoan amoeba show binary fission, or it is the most favorable mode of reproduction for amoeba, which is the binary fission in favorable condition. So in amoeba, the body of amoeba can divide into two daughter amoeba by any plane, and it gives two daughter amoebae. So first of all, its nucleus divide into two parts, and each nucleus migrate to opposite poles, taking half amount of cellular apparatus. So some of half amount of cellular apparatus come with one nucleus and other with other nucleus. And lastly, detach, the cells becomes detached and to produce two daughter amoebae. So in this case, the binary fission occurs through any plane. It means body divided into two equal parts from any planes, and this only seen in amoeba, because in amoeba the body of amoeba or the cell of amoeba has irregular shape. It means and they have ability to change their shape. It means all the times its shape becomes changed. So there is no any planes occurring the body of amoeba. It means the body of amoeba is asymmetrical. But on other hand, some protozoans show different strategy for binary vision. It means they divide into two offspring on from a single plane. For example, in Leishmania, the causing organism of Kala Azar fever, it is due to the Leishmania. Leishmania is the parasite. So, in Leishmania, the body contains a whip-like structure at a single end of their body. So, that whip-like structure give a single orientation through which the body cut into two pieces or divided into two pieces. So in Leishmania there is a single plane for division. मतलब इसमें जो है बॉडी एक ही प्लेन से डिवाइड होगी टू पार्ट्स में and it gives to the daughter Leishmania. So this is about the binary vision which take place in some bacteria and protozoans, and it is the mode of asexual reproduction in favorable condition in amoeba. But another strategy for vision can also be used, which is known as multiple vision, which take place in unfavorable condition. The example we study here as the Plasmodium. Plasmodium, which is a malarial parasite. Plasmodium also a type of protozoa. So this protozoa cause malaria in human body. We know this disease. It is a very popular disease, which is transmitted through mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito, which is known as the vector of the disease. But the causing organism of disease is Plasmodium, and this Plasmodium, when infect a human body, multiply in very rapid manner. So that rapid manner of multiplication is take place due to the multiple vision. Here we see that this is a single Plasmodium, and this Plasmodium converted into multinuclear structure by making a covering which is known as cyst, and inside the cyst this nucleus get multiply and also carry the cellular apparatus. It also accumulate the cellular apparatus inside the Plasmodium. And after maturity or after multiplication or after making of sufficient amount of nucleus along with the cytoplasmic apparatus or cellular apparatus, the cyst becomes dissolved using water. This cyst becomes dissolved using the water and burst. And after bursting, this daughter Plasmodium comes out from the cell or parent cell. So in that case, the parent cell becomes burst and becomes dying, while the daughter Plasmodium comes out and again perform again after development or after maturity, it also do the process of multiple vision. So in binary vision and multiple vision, the one main basic difference is there are many difference, but on the basis of mortal and immortal, we can say that amoeba is immortal organism, because in the case of amoeba we have seen that a single cell break and produce two daughter cells. It means there is no death of amoeba occurs throughout their life. It means they can survive year and year by the process of binary vision. They can death, but accidentally, if any physical force or physical pressure applied on the cell of amoeba, they can die. But actually, by nature, the cell of amoeba cannot die, so it is called immortal. But in the case of Plasmodium, we have seen that when the body of Plasmodium, cyst of Plasmodium become burst, all the nucleus along with the cellular apparatus comes out of the cell or comes out of the cyst. So after the cyst becomes empty, after coming out, the cyst becomes empty. So they become destroyed, and their offspring perform their life or perform their next life. So this is about the fission, or one of the important mode of reproduction or reproduction strategy shown by unicellular organism. Some other unicellular organism also perform asexual mode of reproduction like budding. So budding is the process which we will study in the case of unicellular as well as multicellular. So in the case of unicellular, budding we observe in the case of yeast. So this is a yeast cell which is a unicellular fungi. Yeast is a unicellular fungi. In our syllabus, there is an activity we need to perform related to the yeast fungi, the process of fermentation. So we see, if we put small amount of yeast in sweet liquid means it may be the fruit juice, it may be the sugarcane juice. So in that case we observe after some hours, we see the number of yeast becomes becomes more or maximum, and that is due to the process of rapid multiplication. That rapid multiplication is done by the process of budding, and that budding process takes place through their process body. There are small outgrowth arising, and this outgrowth make a long chain, and after the maturity they becomes break, they becomes detached from the main body and produce and live a free life. So this is the body in unicellular organism, that is yeast. We also discuss budding in the case of multicellular organism when we discuss about the asexual mode of reproduction in multicellular organism. So this is all about the asexual mode of reproduction in unicellular organism. In next video we will discuss about the asexual mode of reproduction in multicellular organism.